You. What up? All right. We got another one from Bill Burr. Another one from Billy Burr. And this is Joe Pesci movies. Yeah. Joe Pesci. Yeah, we heard Bill talk about Joe Pesci from Casino. You know. I mean, Joe Pesci, he's been in like all the Martin Scorsese movies, I guess you could say. Goodfellas, Casino, and all the movies like that. You know what I'm saying? What other movies has Joe Pesci been in? I know he's been in other type of movies, but I mean, like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Bill probably knows. Bill's going to tell us. All right, here we go.
On a mysterious island in the South China Sea, there is a fortress without walls, protected by an invincible army.
I've seen a lot of karate movies where no one has a gun for some fucking reason.
No, but ever.
No one ever has a gun.
Ever. That's why the Bruce Lee, the first couple Bruce Lee ones are great, because they set them back in like the 1600s, you know? And you're like, yeah, nobody would have a gun.
Did they?
Like Chinese Connection is like, you know, it's like in...
I like when they went to that island
China.
of all crooked people. He entered the dragon.
That one's awesome.
But the rule is that you're not allowed to have a gun on the island.
Han would never allow guns on the island anyway. He had a bad experience with them once, and he's fearful of assassination. Can't really blame him.
Pretty
Any
smart.
bloody fool can pull a trigger.
There you go.
Do you know he was fighting people between takes, allegedly, in this book I was reading? Like, people would come up and challenge him.
Bruce Lee?
Like, okay.
Yeah. Be like, all right, I got to fucking knock this guy out.
Did
Real
he ever
fights?
lose?
No.
Apparently
like
that
smelling
went
a
to the
fart.
Book. I mean, I don't fucking know. That doesn't seem... I mean, wouldn't the director be like, hey, buddy, you're a fucking extra. Can you stop fucking shadowboxing with the goddamn star?
Maybe Lee liked it. Maybe he was open to it. I don't know. You know.
All I know, Joe, is he's not around to defend himself. So yeah, I don't think you ought to be making those suggestions about him.
That was supposed to be his big thing, you know. He came out after he died.
Who is that?
Yeah.
He died right after.
Joe,
He said Joe.
Oh, all right. Well, you read the
Jesus
book. What am I telling
Christ
you? You know.
almighty.
What do I know? What do I know? I know I got to go in and sit down and order a meal.
You want
That's all
me,
I know.
I'll question your kid for 6 fucking big ones.
I mean, Tommy, this ain't a small bill. It's like 6 fucking big ones you owe me over here. Oh, it's good. You don't mean the Beijing Bull? Holy
Raging
shit,
Bull.
dude. The performances in that thing are
Al
just...
Pacino.
I know, and that's my thing. And Scorsese didn't win a fucking Oscar for that.
And the winner is Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. Director?
And then you watch fucking what's-his-face bitch moaning and complaining this year.
Who? Spike Lee?
Spike
Robert
Lee.
De
It's
Niro,
like,
not Al
dude, this is
Pacino.
what happens. They're going to give it to you, Spike, but by the time they do, you're not going to give a fuck. That's how it works.
Right.
Unless
Spike
you're the
Lee.
young hottie.
But there is one film missing from this list that deserves to be on it because, ironically, it might tell the biggest truth of all, and that's Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
Which he never
Oh, wow.
was.
Right.
So he has to accept that he's a regular-looking person, and, you know, he's going to get it on regular time.
That movie is so fucking good, dude. Jesus Christ. Tarantino told a great story about meeting Brian De Palma, and he said De Palma was cutting Scarface. They were editing it, and he was like, De Palma was telling him, he's like, it was my masterpiece. Like, I know it's the greatest fucking thing I'd ever made. And he goes, and while we were editing, I went
Pesci's
and saw
in Raging Bull?
And he goes, and in the first 5 minutes, I just
Man.
went, and then there's Scorsese. Just like, this fucking guy is so good. But, dude, that scene where the mob boss is making Pesci and Frank Vincent make up after Pesci, like, breaks his arm and everything. And
I got to see that again.
Frank Vincent is sitting there in the...
Frank Vincent, one of the great heads of hair of all time.
The best. He's sitting there with the cast, and he's like, and the mob boss, it's so funny. It's like they're 2 kids. He goes, now I want you boys to shake hands and put this behind you.
Huh? What I want you to do now, you 2 guys, I want you to shake hands, forget this whole thing, And no grudges. That's the most important thing, no grudges. Now, come on, shake hands.
And then Pesci goes to shake his hand, and he grabs the broken hand by accident. He goes, dude, he's so good, man. They're so good in that movie, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, De Niro's a fucking madman.
I know. It gets sad though.
Oh my God, when he's punching the wall.
Now he's all fat and he's doing stand up and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, the guy heckles and you. Woo. Yeah.
I've never seen Raging Bull.
Welcome to the Joe Pesci Show.
Joe Pesci Show.
Here he is now, my brother, Joe Pesci.
Hey, everyone, I'm
This is
Joe
Mad
Pesci.
TV.
Nice, huh? I got my mic here, got my chair here, got my desk here, I got my gun here.
They left up people broken, but homie, don't play the possum, learn to grow.
Raging Bull. Never seen Raging Bull. Had no idea Joe Pesci was in Raging Bull. Heard of Raging Bull. You know, Robert De Niro. Heard of Raging Bull. Never seen it. Now I think I have to see it. I have to watch it. Just to, I want to, Joe Pesci, especially in Goodfellas, he, it's a performance you want to watch. So, I mean, I'm surprised I haven't seen Raging Bull yet. Where can I, it's hard to find, older movies to stream and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, licensing or whatever. You can't go to, Amazon Prime or HBO Max or whatever the hell it's called now and just put on a movie. It's or I'll probably have to pay for it. Probably have to pay $20 to watch it. I mean, shit. I should be able to stream it with at least one of the damn 100 streaming options we have, but no, they're gonna make me pay for it. But I'll probably go ahead and pay that money. I do want to see it now. But yeah, Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci. I think, is that the only type of movie he's been in? The gangster type movie with Martin Scorsese, the Martin Scorsese type movie. You don't see Joe Pesci. Actually, he wasn't in Lethal Weapon. Wasn't Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon for a couple movies? Maybe not the first one, but 3 and 4 or something. But you don't see him in a sci-fi movie or a horror movie or he may have been in a comedy. My Cousin Vinny? I don't know, but Raging Bull, that's going to get watched here in the next couple days for sure. For sure.